Right, we got it all calibrated. I ducked off for a second and Brad's taken off. Well, good afternoon everybody and welcome to this lovely evening. It is, I don't even know what the date is. I should know these things. It is the 7th of May today, and we actually ended up with quite a lot of rain where we were going to plant next. This was, what, 3 days ago or something. We ended up with 38 mil at the development block, and things are going to be wet there for a little bit. So we decided to fly back to this little block where my house is, the 80 hectares, and we're planting barley here because we only got about 12 mil. So we can see a little bit of dust and the Steiger over there. And yeah, it's getting planted. So got the old trucks here, and I'm just going to do a bit of stick picking and light up a couple fires just to try and tidy up some stuff before the planter gets there. So yeah, that's my job. I've already done a bit of that today with the tractor, yeah, so any day where you get to light a fire, that's a good day, basically. Dropping some food off to JD. He's the workhorse. I'll try not to get run over. There we go. So he's going to go, yeah, I don't know, it might be 10 o'clock or so tonight. And then, I don't know, I might be finishing off in the morning. We'll see. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
There's a drink in there too.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. It was a lovely morning listening to Josiah go up and back last night. When did you knock off? About 11?
About 11.
About 11? Nice.
I got the tractor dirty. It's not.
The tractor's dirt. Yeah, no, it's different dirt here. It's very fine. There's sections of quite very fine dust and dirt, and then there's sections where it's a bit muddy. So yes. Anyway, looks like all's going well. There's no massive stumps or sticks caught up in the planter that I can see. The one you got to watch for is wire wrapped around the press wheels and the coulters. So all looking good. So how many more hectares you got?
5.
5 hectares.
Between 5 and 6.
So we'll just put, what rate are we going out at? 50.
Yeah.
So say 300 kilos. I can't remember the measurements. We need scales. I think when you're filling it up, it's about half a tonne at this site glass because it peaks.
Yeah.
So
You can always put more in, put extra on.
yeah, I guess we're just here, but we don't want a heap of barley left over, do we? I guess, to be honest, we might as well clean that out and put it all in here, because it's going to be just as easy to either dump it or swing the auger around and empty it somewhere else. So we'll clean it out. So anyway guys, there's been a development as well. So because the development block is wet, and they actually had another 10 mils the next day I didn't know about. So it's very, very wet. And we're going to actually sow chickpeas up at the main farm because it's going to be dry enough. Then basically it is the 200 acres at the development block to go, and when it dries out we'll get stuck into that. And then yeah, then we've got to put a little bit of chickpeas. We're going to put chickpeas in where the cotton is. So, but that'll be happening a bit later. We've obviously got to pick the cotton first. Yeah, there should be enough there. But if we do this, at least it's all in one spot. I'll go down and check those piles and see how burnt down they are, whether we can zip.
The little one was, so I just put the wing over the edge.
Oh yeah.
She is wet in that corner.
Yeah, yeah.
I figured that out once the wing got down.
Anyway, we'll get this loaded up. See what we find. Well, we made it back up to the main farm here. Got the machine here. We just got to set up for chickpeas, so that's going to be a little bit involved with that. So I've got a little offsider today. While Mum's busy. Can you climb up? Oh. Quick reminder, we still have plenty of the pink hats. We've got these hats as well too. Still a few of them. We are running low on one of the options, I'm not sure, but yeah, check out the website if you're interested. We've got some other stuff there too. Up you get. Ah, oh, it's a long way up, isn't it? There's the little seat for you.
Where?
Just there.
And there's the fat seat for you.
Yeah, big seat.
Are we going on the wall?
Nah, just gonna unfold it. Right, we got it all calibrated. I ducked off for a second and Brad's taken off. I think he's gone. Anyway, we'll go catch up with him a bit later. We've just got to tidy up a couple of things and we'll go check it out once the chickpea sowing starts properly. We have started on the chickpeas. I haven't got down to check it out yet, but I can hear the tractor humming away down here. So just planting next to the hill here on the main farm, so you can hear it all working. Can't see them through the trees yet, but oh yeah, can I? Not quite. Anyway, I'll have a look a bit later, but currently what I'm up to is just trying to tidy off a few jobs. So as people may have heard in previous videos, there's a bit of a trip happening. So Dad, Brad, Phil and their families and one of our uncles is going on a trip up into Western Australia at the top end, and we've got Phil's caravan. We're just going through sorting out a bit of stuff, and one of the things we've got to do is build these batteries. And there was a video where I actually dropped one of the cells when I was making the batteries, but I have made one battery. This is it here. I haven't glued the lid on yet because I'm just testing it, but it all seems to be working pretty well. I'll see if I can got that charging. So I've got the BMS down there. In the previous video, yeah, we'd had a BMS that didn't actually do 12 volt. We thought it could, but it couldn't. So I've done this. I've just got to tidy up these wires, put a bit of silicone on them, and the little temp sensors here, and yeah, just make sure everything's tidied off here, and then I can glue the lid down. So this BMS is only good for about 200 amps continuous, and these cables here are about, yeah, same rated for about 200 amps continuous. They will be able to handle a bit more, as obviously peak, but I'll try and hook up an inverter to it after it's full, and I'll do some heavy discharges and just see if there's any hot spots. I might use the infrared camera just to make sure everything's going well before I glue the lid on. But other than that, it's all come up pretty tidy, really. It's all Bluetooth, so I can actually see. Where are we? Here we go. Get over the reflection. So I can go into it and have a look here. It isn't accurate yet, the percentage, the battery percentage, because this is its first cycle. It'll have to reset once it gets to 100%. But yeah, it tells us the individual voltages. I can go through and set the different parameters. I can turn charge or discharge on or off, all of that. And yeah, so it makes it really, really easy to have a look at it. So yeah, there's all the different parameters. So it is good. But anyway, I thought I'd update that because I did show that on a previous video. There's the other cells and that I've got to work on that. So that'll happen at some point. So I've just got the BMS bolted to the outside here. And it's nice and sturdy there. And it's all got, yeah, temp sensors in it and that too. So if it overheats, it'll shut down. But it should be right. I mean, really, it's only when you're using an inverter for it to run, you know, if you want to run your microwave and something else at the same time, you'll be pushing the amps through it, because remember, there's two of them. So yeah, at most the inverter will draw is probably 300 amps. So that's 150 amps each battery. So yeah, that's pretty good. I know I did say that I would come down and show the planting, so I'm here. It's the sun's already set, so I'm a bit late. I got caught. But yeah, so I haven't done the one load yet, so we've probably done 30 hectares or so. But it is pretty damp still, so I think at this stage we're probably going to just pull up. We're not rushing because this is very early for chickpeas. But because we can't go to the other place, we're just trying to make use of the dry weather. They're talking a little bit more rain, possibly in another couple days, I think. So, but yeah, we're not rushed. We're still sort of even 10 days early for chickpeas. So, anyway, so I think it's all going pretty good. Other than that, it is damp. Like, this is all just beautiful moisture, but yeah, it is on the wet side. So we'll see. I had a little torch thing on the side of the GoPro that I've had on there for about 3 months, and I took it off the other day because I was like, I never use it. Be very helpful right about now. Yes, I think we're going down, might be 1.5 inches, 2 inches, something like that. Chickpeas are pretty happy coming out of the ground at fairly yeah, deep depths. Man, you'd think you'd find a chickpea. Man alive, I'm going blind. Right, so found some eventually. So we have one there in the dirt. There's another one here. So yeah, we're probably sitting at about maybe 1 inch under. So, but yeah, there's oodles of moisture. Almost too much. But anyway, guys, we'll probably leave it there for now. We may be pulled up for a day or so. We may not keep going here. And yeah, we'll just have a few other jobs to tidy up. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will catch you in the next one.